Hi everybody, I am back with another journal share. I actually made this cover several months ago. I used the tutorial by Gail Agostinelli. It is the paper fabric where you take a piece of fabric like this. This is an offcut. And then you Mod Podge, or decoupage, I guess, several layers of tissue paper on it, and you just keep building and building your layers with that. And then you build a bunch of layers with decoupage napkins, and then on the top, you kind of pick and choose the napkins you want showing. This journal has a Paris theme, so I've got all these little Paris images. This was actually the only Paris themed fabric I had. It is a little bright for my taste. I normally like to do the vintage type journals, but it was Paris themed, and I had a bunch of Paris napkins that my friend Danny had sent me at Junk Journals and More. Thank you, Danny. And I had really wanted to use them, and I wanted to try this technique, and honestly, it was my first time, so I didn't know how well it would turn out. And so the cover actually turned out great, I think. I think it looks really pretty. You can see all the different, like this is a type of napkin, this is a Paris themed napkin, this is from Paris, this is like Paris makeup, you know, it's got all these little pieces on it. I think it turned out really pretty, but like I said, I kind of just set it to the side because the inside was so bright, I didn't know what to do with it, and because it does kind of have like a wrinkly texture, I didn't know if I could sell it like that. You know, it's kind of bubbly. So what I decided to do, rather than just have it sit in there forever, I thought, you know what? I will just throw together something really quick and easy and then charge less for it. I would rather spend less time and charge less than have it just sit there for forever, because it is pretty cool. I like this technique. I will probably do it again. So enough talking, let's get to it. It's a one signature with a pamphlet stitch. It has some seam binding ribbon, and this, I actually only had this one piece of it. It came on a package that I received, and it's really pretty. I actually really like it. And I stitched it in this really pretty teal that matches. And then I just so happened to have made this boho bead a while back, and I thought it looked perfect. So it worked out really nice that I had been gifted this and had made this, not knowing really what I was going to use it on. But there's a close-up of the boho bead. So you just untie it, and then, you know, just slip that to the side, or, you know, if it comes off, you just re-clip it back on. And this is a lot different than what I'm used to. It is very bright and girly. And again, I wanted to make it cheaper because I didn't know if anyone, like if the wrinkle would be a problem. So I didn't want to spend too much time on it if, you know, if it wasn't sellable. So the backs of these and different things have not been coffee dyed. I did distress them, but again, I wasn't going to spend a lot of time because I wasn't sure. I think this would be great for a little girl though, or a little girl that loves Paris. But you just have, it's pink and teal. And this is a library card that Danny gifted me, and I paper clipped it so it can be moved to wherever you want, if you want it in the back or whatnot. And the paper clips I used in this are also teal. And then here's a little journaling card, and I started distressing everything in the Festive Berries, in the Tim Holtz Distressed Ink Festive Berries, because I thought it went perfect. But this is just a little journaling card, and again, the library card, you can journal on the back of it too. So it's a library card slash journaling card. And then we have a little die cut in the same color. More scrapbook paper, some little whole, whatever they're called, that I had painted to match. A little stenciling, a little flower, a little tag. I had done these tags a while back. Again, Gail Agostinelli taught you actually emboss them and then decoupage them and then distress them. So I made the large ones, and I had made some tiny ones, and I thought it fit well. Some lined paper, and then I just have some different bright washi tapes. Both of these Danny sent to me as well. And then I got some little butterfly stickers. Again, it's very girly, so I thought the little bright washi tape and the little bright butterflies went well with it. And I don't know if you can tell, but the coffee dyed paper has been glimmer misted. The camera picks that up. And then I did the stamping also in the festive berries. That way it kind of would match as well. And then over here we have a glassine bag that I decoupaged with the Paris napkin and put a little lace on. And then it's just got a coffee dyed tag. This has been distressed in festive berries. And then some teal eyelash trim from Danny's shop. I believe she still has that in. It's very pretty. Doily from A Tattered Dream, some scrapbook paper, and then this little tag right here I got from Aaliyah. Thank you, Aaliyah. And I just punched it with my Crocodile and added this really pretty trim that I got from Elizabeth at Elsie Bell's Bookshelf. Thank you. And then this tag right here I got from April at Pink Oddbird. Thank you, April. So as you can see, I have used a lot of stuff that people have gifted me that I did not know exactly what I was going to do with, but I liked it, and it all worked perfect in this journal. So thank you, April and Elizabeth and Danny and Aaliyah, because all of your amazing gifts really made this journal. Here's some washi tape on some music paper, some more scrapbook paper, and see it's got the hint of teal in it. This little banner right here is from Aaliyah, and I used it as a little up tuck, and then I stamped my A on it. And then this little journaling card I got from April, and here's just a little flower sticker and a little tag. My mother-in-law had actually got me a package of these, and they have baker's twine on them that match, so that's pretty cool. And just a little die cut punch with a flower, and then here's a little envelope, a little glassine envelope that I decoupaged some of that Paris napkin onto, and you can unpaper clip it, and it's got some coffee dyed paper that's been distressed inside of it. You can kind of see the pink showing through. And then I used behind it like a tuck spot, and like, I don't know if I said, but this banner can be used as a tuck spot as well. Sorry. And it's just got a music notepad, and I used this because it had this blue on the pages when I got it, and I thought it kind of matched well. And then on this side, I also used as a tuck spot, and it's got one of these tags that Aaliyah sent me, and a little butterfly that April sent me, so thank you, ladies. And then in this glassine bag, I just took a little journaling card and used my Crocodile in it, and then put some eyelash trim, and it just, you know, opens up for writing space. Sorry. And then you got some washi tape. I've been noticing I've been getting too close, so you can't really see stuff, so I will try to work on that. Washi tape. And then this I got from Danny, and it's got the Paris on it, some washi tape. This is that washi tape from Danny as well, little butterfly, scrapbook paper. This is also from Danny. I really like this image. It's pretty. I almost didn't use it, but I thought it went well. Some eyelash trim from A Tattered Dream, a little pink flower, and that's just on book paper, some lined paper, and then here, this is glimmer mist. This page is glimmer misted as well. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And then this is just a printout that I had, and I just tore out and distressed the image. And then another little banner from Aaliyah. And then here's some faint gray stamps in the background with the festive berry Eiffel Tower in front of it. Another doily from A Tattered Dream. On the other side of this page, I stitched in a button, and I've been leaving these tails because I kind of think they look pretty, and then I just put a flower on top of it. And then here is some pretty lace trim peeking out with that button. And this button Aaliyah sent me, and it matched perfect. I was excited when I seen it in there. And another little punch out. And then here's the that paper that I said I tore that Eiffel Tower out of. This was the paper, and I just turned it into a little envelope, and I just tucked a whole bunch of stuff inside of it. We got one of those tags that Gail taught, a coffee dyed one, a music note one, and a bright hot pink index card that has a little washi tape on it. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. And it's also been coffee splattered. And then those just tuck right in here, and it is velcroed, so just velcro it back. And then there's that teal string showing. And then here's the Tim Holtz brand, and it's just got a couple little tags on it. Sorry, I'll try to zoom out again. Scrapbook paper, that Tattered Dream doily. This is more of that Paris page. I just used another little die cut on a piece of it, added a little butterfly, and I think this page is glimmer misted as well. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure all except for one of the coffee dyed papers is glimmer misted. And then there's the other side with a flower. And then since this is for writing, I put a P for Paris. Try to zoom out. And then a little collage. This is some Paris washi tape I had with another one of those little tags and some of that washi tape from Danny. Book page, and then over a little butterfly, and then over here I actually had meant to put this as a little side pocket on the end, and my sons had came in and the dogs came in, and I was like, you know, the bed was covered and stuff, and I glued the wrong side of it, but I didn't want to waste it because it was the other cutoff piece, so I did something new and just put it on this side, and it's just got a journaling card and a little tag and a little die cut flower, and you can use those throughout the book as you wish. And then here is some of that, all the napkins inside of this are what I used on the cover. But this one right here, Danny sent me, and it is beautiful. I really like it. And it's got the lace, and again, just another coffee dyed tag with the Tattered Dream trim. It's a glassine bag, a decoupage glassine bag. And then over here is just a little journaling card. It opens up and says summer with a bike. And the fabric actually has a bike on it, so I thought that was appropriate. And then here's this little frame that Aaliyah sent me. And I've got a little flower in the O, and it's got some lace behind it and a little butterfly. And this again is from that Paris page. Kind of made it look like a window. Some of that washi tape, butterfly, a little decoupage, little like coin envelope that I made. And it's got a music note tag behind it on some graph paper. And then inside of it, it's full of little pieces. That's that Paris page again. And they've all been distressed that I thought you could use throughout the journal. And that's some of that glimmer misted paper. I think that's it. Sorry, let me kind of get them together and set them to the side. So anyways, you get all those in there to use throughout the book. And then over here, just a little stamp, butterfly flower, little washi tape. This card right here was from April, and then this big journaling card was also from April, thank you, with the little teal paper clip. And then these little tickets were from Danny, and a little washi tape. And this, I actually made a belly band out of one of the cutoffs with butterfly and flower, and I was going to put an envelope or a tag or something behind it. And I stuck this through just to see how much room I had. And it kind of looked like a cross. And this is hymnal music paper. So, I don't know, I thought it was cute. And every little girl needs her little cross with her. But if you do not like that, you can always just remove it and, you know, fold it or cut it or, you know, use it in a different way. Another piece of doily. Just a couple little punch outs with the butterfly. This side has a butterfly and a flower, some more washi tape with a butterfly, Paris washi tape, just some, like a little collage with a butterfly, a little stamp, washi tape, and then here is that other napkin that Danny sent me, and that's in from Paris. The Paris perfume and makeup's really pretty with that trim from Elizabeth, another coffee dyed tag. And then this was also from April, and again, see the bike there. So I thought that was appropriate. And that is it. It's just a cute little girly little journal. It does not have all the lace tabs and, you know, all the extras, because again, I wanted it to be cheap for someone. But I still think it turned out pretty cute for being, you know, not the style that I am used to, and for never doing this before. I like the way it turned out, and I hope someone else likes it. Thank you.